Travelers, we just made it to TTC, jumped on the monorail, grabbed my Joffrey's coffee, and we are heading to the Magic Kingdom just to take a look around, see what construction updates are going on over there, see what new merchandise, see what new treats. Just gonna have a great day at Magic Kingdom. So come along and let's see what Magic Kingdom and this great cup of coffee has to offer us today.
For the comfort of others, no smoking, please. Thank you. We are traveling to Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. Inside the Great Ceremonial House, you'll find shopping and dining with a South Sea flavor.
Now we have some major construction happening here at the Polynesian with the roadway and the new entry coming in. So we'll try to get a shot of that as we head out of the Polynesian. But you can see once we get past these trees, they've already got it all tore up. See the road out there getting ready for the new entryway. I cannot wait to see this. Okay, so that's supposed to be the new entry right there for the Polynesian Resort. You'll see Grand Floridian Way out there. A ton of construction going on out there. Hard to see because of the trees and the bamboo, but here we go. They're building a whole new road right down here because it's actually not going to go in front of the Grand Floridian anymore. You can actually see it'll go off to the left around some Disney buildings and parkings over there. So the main road will not go in front of the Grand Floridian anymore. It'll actually, see if we can see it building over there. I know it's a little hard to see, but right out that way where those, they're a little bit better. And it'll loop around to the back side of Grand Floridian Way. So the construction and the traffic patterns here at the Grand Floridian Way near the Grand Floridian and Polynesian are going to be changing very quickly. As we exit the Grand Floridian, you can see they're doing construction down there. Well, almost. There's a monorail. You can see construction going on right there with the convention center at the Grand Floridian, new roofing going on, all kinds of stuff happening at Walt Disney World. But when we come up here, you will see a ton of construction over to the side of Disney. They have cleared a lot of land and are getting ready to start all the big projects that's coming to Magic Kingdom, which we cannot wait for. Hopefully a monorail doesn't come and block our view. But let's look. Hopefully. Okay, we got the waterway coming up here. Right there. But look at all that right there. They have cleared all that land for construction. So, getting exciting. Things are happening at the Magic Kingdom. Making my way to the Magic Kingdom right here at the monorail hub. I will have to say the one thing I don't like about Joffrey's coffees is they only have one size. Give me a Grande Venti Trenta or something in the coffee, but I've already finished this and I'm going to throw it away and head into the kingdom. It is 94 degrees, not too much humidity. It's great temperature, a little warm, but the clouds, as you can see, we got clouds overhead. Gorgeous day at the Magic Kingdom. Wanted to check out the crowds, definitely the construction, but just come over and have a good day. Bring you guys along with me and see what's going on. I mean, we got the Beak and Barrel. I'm making the announcement. Reservations begin the 14th, so can't wait for that. Crowds look pretty good. Let me show you guys. It is 2:30 as I enter the park, so not too bad, but that's pretty low crowd so far. Not too bad at all, so. Come on. How could you get tired of this? Never. I mean, look at that beauty right there. Established Magic Kingdom 1971. But we opened October 1st, but when did Roy Disney dedicate the park? Leave it in the comments down below. What day in October did Roy Disney dedicate the park? Sounds like the band is heading down. Yep, you can see them right over there. They'll be passing us here in a moment. But can you tell me what holiday is being celebrated at the Magic Kingdom each and every day right here on Main Street, USA? There's another trivia question for you. Leave it in the comments down below. But you know that's what you wanted to see right there. What a way to enter the Magic Kingdom. The Main Street Philharmonic right here, making their way down Main Street. So you know what that means. If they pass by, Festival of Fantasy is just around the corner. Still love that they kept the 100th characters in the park. I absolutely love these. Well, it looks like Roy has been moved from his spot here on Main Street USA, but usually you can find him right under that magnolia tree right over there by the fire station. But he's always usually here on Main Street USA. And if he's not there, his window's right up there. I mean, look, you can walk down Main Street USA. You can tell the parade's getting ready. Everybody's on this side of the road because of the shade, but not on this side. Totally understandable. But I am going to jump into the Emporium real quick up here, see if they got any new Halloween merchandise, which I know they do. Everybody's going crazy over those ghost ears, the Mickey and Minnie ghost ears. Very hard to find. Like we said in our video yesterday, make sure if you see it and it's in your hands, you better buy it because you may not see them again for a long time. But crowds, not too bad. Okay, let's head in right over here. Yep, there's their Halloween all right there. I love that they took theirs out of the box. That looks really good. Yeah, pretty much everything we have at the Contemporary. That's why I say always come to the Contemporary. Usually have a lot of the same stuff, if not all the same stuff. Becca, this is what she wanted me to find for her. So I gotta let her know. Right there it is. The Winnie the Pooh collection. She wants this collection. That's an awful big shirt. But it's got Winnie the Pooh and then Tigger on the back. But that is a 3X. That thing looks huge. But they also have a hat right there. So that's pretty awesome. Let's see the Haunted Mansion. Oh, they got a baseball jersey I have not seen back there. Of course, the Starbucks collection. Of course. But look at this. All that t-shirt, I didn't see that last time. But look at this baseball jersey. That is the back. And that is the front right there. Fantastic. Oh, and the ears. I didn't see those last time, I don't believe. Okay. But they have the mugs and the toothpick holders right there. They have the Hatbox Ghost changing shirt there, which I absolutely love. Little onesie, look at that. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Look at that little onesie, that is so cute. And then hats. Oh, they have bride ears. I haven't seen these. This is new. And this t-shirt over here, that's new. But there's also a bag. All kinds of new merchandise. Rebecca, look at this. Happy Honeyween. Oh my gosh. And the little t-shirt. And the little sweatshirt. Oh, this Pooh collection is killer. Is there anything on the back of this? No, it's just Pooh and Piglet. Oh, that is so cute. Of course, a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas, but they have some villains merchandise here, which I haven't seen. The dragon, but look at this shirt. And this is even look, scars on there. Ursula, but it is a pocket tee. Lovely. No hook? There's no hook on here? Come on, peeps. Gotta have some hook. They didn't have these at the Contemporary, but they do have them here. These are the candy pumpkins. They got the Minnie Mouse and the Minnie Mouse. I don't see any Mickeys. Maybe he's at the other end. But they got gummies inside, as usual. I just keep finding more and more Pooh stuff. Look at that. It's got his little shadow, but that's the back right there. Him and Piglet. Oh, that is fantastic. Everybody's got the Mickey plush, but I haven't seen any Minnie plushes yet. But that's the Halloween plush. Anybody remember that one set I showed everybody? This is what it looks like. That's the little hat that goes with the little outfit. But That's a flannel. You know that's going to be hot for any little kid. But that's pretty much it. And that's here in the center part of the Emporium, right where the castle is. That's where you're going to find a lot of their stuff. Oh, and there's the Dapper Dans. All right. There they go. I'm telling you, it's a holiday. It's always a holiday every day here. You just got to tell me which one. Okay, let's go to the Tomorrowland area first. Heading over to the Tomorrowland Bridge. I mean, come on, travelers, how could you not love that right there? Ah, I am so blessed and so lucky. There's the plaza right over there. And there's Walt's window right up there. For your information, the popcorn stands at the hub of Main Street USA. They only have the Starlight buckets as of right now. Nothing new and special. If you're still looking for that Mickey bucket, you've got to go to Hollywood Studios still. Beautiful. They just announced the family of the day, and two of the little girls, it's their first time ever at Magic Kingdom. How do you top that? I'm not really sure, but hey, they're the Grand Marshals today. But we're heading over here to Buzz Lightyear because you know that is now closed. Officially closed till 2026 with all new updates coming. But I wanted to see if there's anything they may have put on the walls or constructions or something like that. That is a beautiful refurbishment right there. And I just realized the rockets are all different colors. First time I've ever got to see them up in the air. Absolutely wonderful. What a great color scheme up there. Okay, going over to Buzz. Right over here. No walls. There shouldn't be any walls. They should just have stuff on the windows to tell the guests that unfortunately it is closed. Operation suspended, as it says right there on the window. But we know this will be returning in 2026 with all new elements and stuff like that. But you know, after 30 years, I think it's time. Well, with a line like this, you might as well jump on the People Mover. Up to the People Mover. Which will open and close. By the way, this is a great tip for cooling off. If it's hot, not a line, jump on the People Mover. It'll be nice and breezy and always in the shade. So take a relaxing break upon the People Mover. Plus, we had to get a construction update of the Coke area over here. Remember the one with the red prop from Hollywood Studios? There's the walls right there.
The People Mover. Presented by Enterprise.
It looks like the same footprint. Maybe they're just redoing it. But it's coming along. Not quickly, but coming along. But that's the crowd levels right now. And of course, when you're on the People Mover, of course you want that view right there. Get it while we can. There's the inspiration to Epcot right there.
Look, there's even a tiny people.
As you can tell, they got all the windows blocked to Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin. It's getting ready to come down. Festival of Fantasy is on its way. What a great way to cool off, to regroup, to get a little breather from all the heat and all the walking. So make sure you ride the People Mover. It's a classic. Crowd levels are so nice that they're actually letting you stay on if you want to ride again. Always love riding the People Mover. Okay, we're going to head through Fantasyland, but I know there's not much going on there. But I am going to stop over here at this store. I can never remember the name of it. Just before you get into Fantasyland, but as you're leaving Tomorrowland. But it's over here by the ice cream stand. You know, I would know where that is. The Merchants of Venus, the ice cream stand, right? No, that's Anti-Gravity's is the ice cream stand. Merchants of Venus is a store. Okay, no, Star Traders. That's it, Star Traders. Because they always have a tendency to get stuff that's nowhere else in the park. So I want to take a look, see if there's anything different. And right off the bat, they have the pajamas and they have the mug, which we never got the mug. at the Contemporary. But that's the back of the mug, and that's the front of the mug. And that mug is $19.99. But there's the little blow figures right there. They have the backpack. Okay. They got the hat. Oh, they got the sweatshirt.
Super comfy, wasn't it?
Their hat right there. On this collection, they have done this now. They have set a purchase limit on this great Ghost collection. But they do have the sweatshirt here, 2X and 3X only. But they got the sweatshirt. They got this in the kids shirt, but they do not have it in the adult shirt. That was one of the hottest selling. Oh, I did not see these. I want you to look at this with the kids shirt. Look at those. Look how cute those are. See, they always have different stuff than anywhere else. I don't know what it is about this store. The Irresistibles, these are cute. They're like mouse ears, but they even have a Hocus Pocus shirt out. I haven't seen that nowhere else. And they got a different baseball jersey over here. Or was this the kid? No, this is a different one, isn't it? Or is that the kids' one we already seen? I don't know. I can never keep up. And of course, the obligatory bubble ones. They do have the pumpkin and spice frosted pretzels here. So, like I said, they always get stuff in this store. I don't know what it is about this store, but they always get stuff that is a little bit different. But they have the pumpkin pin over here that I showed on my last video from yesterday. That's the pumpkin pin right there. And one more thing, a keychain. Just check the store out there, the merchandise. Like I said, nothing really in Fantasyland under construction. There's not a lot of construction at Magic Kingdom. Yes, I know Big Thunder is down, and I know Buzz Lightyear is down, Rivers of America is down. But other than that, that's it. That's all. Okay, those are some big constructions. But we are going to walk over to Rivers of America now, see what's happening. I am going to get a treat today, and it's a classic. It's a classic Main Street USA treat. You guys got to wait for that. But I cannot wait to have this treat. One of my favorite foods, and you probably already know what it is. I always have people ask me, how do you do these travels, these vlogs and all that stuff? I do them with my camera, my iPhone, that's it. But they'll ask, aren't you worried about people around you and all that? I don't look at my screen. I look at where my lens is for my camera, and I'm looking at you guys. I can see peripheral, the people passing me and stuff like that, but I pay attention to you guys, so that way I don't get a little self-conscious doing these with the camera out in front of me and walking. But I mean, I love bringing you guys along with me, and that's the easiest way for me to do it. Yep, not too bad over by Pooh. How long is Pooh? Wait time, 20 minutes, not too bad. This one's the big one over here. Oh, and the line's all the way out here. Ooh, that's gotta be at least 65. Let's go 65. Anybody? Oh, you know Peter Pan's gonna be 45. It's always 45. I think the numbers are broke over at Peter Pan. Storybook treats right over there. Could get some from there, but we're not going to. Oh yeah, the line's all the way back here. Ooh, this could be a long one. Because Lightning Lane's back here. It says 50 minutes, standby entrance 50 minutes. Okay, we might have to leave that, but this is Lightning Lane right here. Okay, maybe not. Okay, let's head over to the Rivers of America. As we approach Peter Pan's flight, don't forget to make sure you ride It's a Small World. Got that new third verse in there. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved the third verse. Over here at Peter Pan's flight, the wait time is, drum roll please, that's a 40 minutes, not 45. And then coming up here, look, everybody wants to ride It's a Small World now. Update it, see what happens. Let's see right over here. That says 15 minutes. Not too bad, not too bad. Make my way through the crowd here. I'll see you guys on the other side. at the classic Haunted Mansion. The queue says 30 minutes. I'm not too sure about that. And I'm not even going to test it today. I don't have the fortitude to stand in that line today, so 30 minutes. Maybe, maybe not. Making my way through Liberty Square here. I believe the parade's already passed. Still don't understand how this area is going to make sense with Piston Peak coming over here. I'll wait to see it in 4 or 5 years, whenever this is all done. Of course, if you want to cool off and take a little relaxing break, of course, the Hall of Presidents is right there. But I just don't see how it's going to work with the new Cars Land area. But we've got some great Imagineers. So if anybody can do it, our Imagineers can do it here at Walt Disney World. Yeah, parade's over, thank goodness. But yeah, as you can see, the only thing up over here is the walls. We're going to go see if the walls are completely surrounding it now, because they were open over in this area. So we're going to see. Nope, not all the way. They're still up right here. You can see Aunt Polly's is still up over there. I've heard there's been construction permits pulled for that. Who knows? Water is down much more. You can see, by the way, just to break the secret to you guys, it was a concrete bottom and the ferry boat was on a rail, if you didn't know that. But the walls are still down over here. We can still see it. Man, I wish they had leave the walls down so we could see the construction going on. That'd be awesome. Because I honestly believe that this walkway is going to stay. I really do. There, you can probably see the railing in there a little bit better. But we shall see over time. I will have to say, it doesn't smell the best because it's getting down to that murky mud down there. So, but see, it's still open. You can see it. See a little bit of Thunder Mountain over there. Not too bad over there. But the walls do stop right up here at the bridge to Tiana's Bayou Adventures. So, but for now, we will enjoy it as long as we can. We'll be over here as much as we can. Not a lot of construction updates. I'm going to tell you that right now. I mean, I could say all kinds of stuff, permits, and this has been filed and that's been done, but it is what it is. I do notice the windmill. Oh, is it still moving? Yeah, the windmill back here is still moving. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right over in that area. It's still moving. It's still working. So far, this is what she looks like. You might have to wait a little bit, but this is a great way to cool off right here. Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And you know what? I still haven't been on it. You can see the water level's really down over here because this is part of the Rivers of America, which I never knew this was part of Rivers of America down here. Okay, nice to know. Walls towards the end right there to Big Thunder Mountain, of course, still closed until 2026. Cannot wait to ride this ride again. One of my favorites of Magic Kingdom. And of course, right over here, the Frontierland Railroad Station is also closed. So this whole area is pretty much a nice little relaxing area. Bring me some more tables and some more benches, but at least they got some. Checked out Frontierland. Nothing in Fantasyland, just the walls up around the Rivers of America. We got one more location to check out, and that'll be coming down soon because that is the Beak and Barrel location over here in Adventureland at the Pirates Lounge, Beak and Barrel. And we have heard during the Not So Scary and the Christmas parties, the Beak and Barrel will be open for those events. So if you're coming to those events after the Beak and Barrel opens, then you'll be able to enjoy one of those if you have a reservation, because reservations open August 14th. So be ready. Everybody's going to be online trying to get those reservations, and they will get multiple days. Some of these folks get multiple days back to back to back to back to back. So if you want to come to the Beak and Barrel, make sure you're ready to get your reservation on the 14th. Do not forget, write it on your calendar now. 14th. Okay, let's head over to that area. Still not my favorite beignet. Go over to the French Quarter right over there. Much better. Oh, we got a little... What can I see up there? Absolutely nothing. I thought I could see something, but it looks like a little paint. Looks like we got some new paint up in that area. Walls are still up. I can see the walls up. You know, maybe if I ask nicely, they had let me go behind the walls. What do you guys think? I doubt that will happen. Well, at least they'll have a nice waiting over here for the Beak and Barrel. You can sit over here in Tortuga Tavern. Maybe they'll make another one. They'll have a Tortuga Tavern and a Beak and Barrel. That'd be awesome, but that's the walls right there. Beak and Barrel is going to be right on the back side of that. We cannot wait. Oh, and if you haven't seen any of the announcements or anything, go onto the Disney Parks blog. They've got merchandise, they got the food, they got everything. We cannot wait for this Beak and Barrel to open. I'm gonna try my hardest. Can't promise anything. Hey, if anybody gets an extra one, let me know. I'll be glad to join you. Me and Michelle. Not too bad. Pirates right now is a 30-minute wait. It's pretty acceptable. Standing here at the Pirates of the Caribbean, just seen a tour group go by, a VIP tour group. I've never done a VIP tour group. I would love to do a VIP tour group. So maybe if we could get 10 travelers that would like to go in it together, maybe we could do a VIP tour. Not allowed to record on them because you're going backstage in different areas, but if anybody's ever been interested in a VIP tour group, maybe we can do a traveling around Disney VIP tour group. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Leave it in the comments below. Depends on the pricing too. Another great classic to break the heat, get out of the heat, take a little rest. Enchanted Tiki Room. Usually not too much of a line. And it exits right over here to at Aloha Isle, but we're not going there for our classic treat. We're heading this way. Not too bad at all. Crowds are nice, heading over to this area. Heading to Main Street. I'll go ahead and give you that hint. But the crowds look really nice. Orange Bird photo op. Making my way out of Adventureland, heading to the hub area. I want to thank everybody for traveling along with us and being part of our traveling family. If you're not yet a part of our traveling family, remember, hit the subscribe and like button down below. All those good things that YouTube likes us to say. Also, to all of our channel members, thank you so much for being part of our channel family. We greatly appreciate that. If you'd like to become a channel member, it's in the description of this video. But all we really ask of you guys is just to watch the videos and tell your friends and family about us and help spread the word of our traveling family. And just thanks so much for being part of our traveling family. Okay, let's go get that treat. I'll meet you guys back at the hub. Okay, one last hint right there. That's all I'm gonna give you right there. But we got the band playing up here. Come on. What a day at the kingdom, what a day at the kingdom. Look, you can even come have a little picnic. We still need to do that. Come have a picnic up here. Get some of them corn dog nuggets, which really aren't corn dogs, let's be honest. Stare at that eating corn dog nuggets and cheese sauce. But we're headed right over here. One of my favorite classic treats here at the Magic Kingdom. And of course, there's a line, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's take a look at some of this. Decisions. That s'more shake looks pretty good right there. Oh, who knows what we're gonna get? I do. So they have an ice cream sandwich for $7.49. The s'more shake right there. The ice cream, the Mickey Pan ice cream sundaes. See if we can zoom in up there. Get you guys the flavors and all that they have to offer right up there. I just got to make a decision now. I'm not really sure. By the way, here for the ice cream parlor, they serve Edie's ice cream. And they make it right back there. That's where all the goodness is made. Milkshakes are made right down there. But they are working fast and furious. Travelers, what better way than to end a great day at the Magic Kingdom? Look at that. Got my double scoop ice cream cone. $7.49 for this here at the ice cream parlor. Beautiful castle behind me. You know this is a great classic, especially for the holiday that we're celebrating. Have you figured out what holiday we're celebrating on Main Street yet? If you do, leave it in the comments down below. But travelers, thanks as always for traveling along with us, for being part of our traveling family. And travelers, like we always say, until next time, travel and adventure. And some great ice cream is out there. Pro tip, when you get your ice cream, make sure you get a bowl.